Hello, welcome to Creeping It Colorful. We are doing backgrounds on a budget, and I'm going to trudge through this for you guys. We are continuing with the egg coloring kits and my extra large gloves. Okay, this was one of the kits. Sorry about that. This is one of the kits that I had gotten from Walmart, and it has all different kinds of things in it, and it shows you on the back all the different kinds of effects that it does. So I still keep forgetting to grab some vinegar. So next week, I don't know that we have a Thursday or not, but I'm going to do it anyway because it's still before Easter. But next week I will do the speckle effect and I don't know if I'm going to do, let me see what I'm going to do today. What I can get done today. What I don't get done today, we will do next Thursday. We have gold paint again, sort of like we had last time when we did our gold painting. And they gave us a little packet, so we're going to use that today. And I'm thinking we're going to try, I'm going to do this on this card stock. I'm going to go through everything that they give you in this, but I'm going to put it down on this card stock, which is not very thick and not very thin. It reminds me of Kirby Rosanna's thickness for paper. And I've been going through the instructions trying to figure out an easier way to do some of these things, but we'll just see what we can do. We'll see what we can come up with. The first thing I'm going to do is take you through what we have here. They do give you stickers, which are cute. And my take on stickers is, now I don't have them handy, but I know the other kit that I had gotten had actual gold looking stickers, but they were cute because you could peel them off, put them on your page, and then do your background, and it'll be like using a stencil, only in reverse, if you understand that. Like you would, I'll try to do one of these. I'll pick one of these out and show you what I mean. Oh, let me see. You know what? I'll just do this one, and I'll put this one down onto the paper. It's a little Easter egg with rabbit ears, and I'll just put it down here at the bottom. I put it at the bottom of the page, and then we'll work on that later. I'm gonna get you down and get a better close-up of what all's here. We have the glitter, which I think I'm going to paint a big enough area or different squares of this paint, and I'll do the glitter on top of that and see how well that holds. Now they gave us glue, and the glue you're supposed to use with the confetti that they give you and with the foil. This is the kind of foil that when you put it down on it and you rip it up, it actually just adheres to your egg. So they supposedly gave me 2 sheets. And now I don't know if there are 2 sheets here because it looks like it's rather thin. I don't see. Oh, yep. They give you a silver and a gold. So there you have that. They also give you a crayon. You remember the crayon method where you take your white crayon? Well, this is also, it looks like a little candle actually. And you draw. We'll do that. We'll do whatever we can, and whatever I have left over for next week, I will let you know. We'll do what we can this week. Still feeling like poop, but I can't stop the process, right? The show must go on, as they say. And here I am. I have gloves. I took them off, and I'm here messing with paint. They don't give you very much gold, let me tell you. I don't even know if you could do one egg with this gold. And it's weird. I mean, I even mushed it around and it's not looking good. Okay. We'll do with what we have. Make do with what we have. I'm putting these on just in case. My husband gets these for his work, and I asked him for a pair, and of course he has big hands, so okay, I'm going to mix this up with the little paintbrush that they gave us. And now it's looking pretty nice and metallic. Dang, I wish I knew what the heck this... Oh, somehow I got glitter in there. Anyway, I guess you could do it that way too. That would save you the problem of gluing it to it. I am going to do what they say. Say what they do. It sounds like a song. And I'm going to put this on the page, because we did talk about using this. So I'm going to do that for that one. That's for that square. This is this square. If I'm going to do a square, I better do a square, right? Okay. Like I said, I'm going to try the glitter. And then they say that you're supposed to... Let me get some of this paint off of this brush there, so I ain't splatting it around here. They say you use the glue for the confetti. So that's what I'll do. And here I'm just going to draw a heart. Try to color in a little bit. I have no idea. I cannot see any of that. And we'll see. I'll show you what that happens with that. And that is what happens with that. See. So, don't know if any of you ever tried that on a page, but it looks like it would be fun. And down here, I'm going to do this really quick. You take your sticker, put it down wherever you want it, go over top of it, and we'll let that dry. And then we'll take the sticker off, and you should have whatever you have stuck there. That's the shape it's going to be. But that's what I'm going to do for there. Let that dry. I'll probably end up putting my arm in it. The two things that I need to do with glue are the confetti and the foil. So let's open this up. I'm guessing if you do this while it's still a little wet, I'm going to make that a little wet, and then I'm going to add a little bit of glitter, and now I'll probably be seeing glitter for days, weeks, months, years. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pat it down with my finger onto it. And you can see how that just went right into it. I'm hoping you can see the sparkle. Take them, and it doesn't look, nothing's coming off onto my table, so it has stuck very well. Now you're going to probably put a fixative on it if you do use it, but now we know that fine glitter will adhere to the paw's egg paint. So if you want to use the gold egg paint on your background, you can also use the glitter. And they give you pretty much glitter. You could use that with other stuff that you have, other paints. I have a feeling this is going to be a catastrophe with this glitter. It's just going to find a way of landing where it shouldn't. And I'm sorry that my arm is in the way. Okay. Now I'm going to open up the glue. Actually, I'm going to take my extra large gloves off for this, because this is craziness. Okay, we cut the tip of the glue And we'll put the glue down, and it says to brush the glue. I don't have another, you know what I'm going to do? This is what I'm going to do. There we go. Now we have a brush. Now I'm going to put the glue down. On our square here. Because this is what we would do. We would paint the gold first. And it says to brush on the glue. And then let it get tacky. And I'm going to do the gold. You know what? I'll do the silver on top of the gold. Just to be different. Now let's see what it says. I don't remember what side it said to do the foil. The dull side of the, yep, that's the side. So we're supposed to do this. I mean, if you don't want to, you don't have to. Then you take some more of that glue, and we'll put it on the back side here of the foil. Because I'm just going to use the corner of it. And you let that dry till it's tacky, and you just keep feeling it until you can feel that it's tacky and sticky. Just let it go for a little bit. Now we'll do the glue and the speckles. I mean, not the speckles. Blah, blah, blah. The confetti. Okay. We're telling you how to cover the egg with the glue. Anyway, what we're going to do is I'm going to do another square. Look, this, it's anxious to get on this square of paint, isn't it? I picked one that up from the, oh, you know what? I'll just pick up the other piece too that was in there. Now, where did it go? I have no idea. It's just like drowned itself in there. I thought I had it on the edge of the brush, but it's not there. Okay, so that's our other one. And it has to be sticky, like tacky. And then you're going to put that on. And you're going to see it is drying. You can see it's drying on there. And then you're going to put it on. It says you're going to put it on. You're going to press it. Press it on there, press it on there, press it on there. And then you're going to take it real quick, like, and look the effect it makes. It's not to be perfect. It's not to be a perfect thing, but that's what it does. That's how you do it. And if I have a little more here. You can see that I had the glue on, so I will put that here, and I will press it, press it, press it, press it, press it, rub, 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 press, and pull off. And it'll put more on. That's cool. It's a mirror effect. Okay, now we got the foil done. Awesome. We got the glitter done. We got the foil done, which does not come off, which is awesome. And then we'll do the confetti. That's as bad as the glitter, only in chunks. Okay. And I'm going to do it. Do I want to do it without using glue? Let me see what happens without using glue and just putting it on while it's wet. See if we can get away from using the glue. Oh boy. Whoa! Yep, I knew that was good. I saw that coming a mile away. These look like little pieces of mirror, don't they? And then you just press it down into the square. And I have another container over here that I am going to try to maneuver these pieces into that. The pieces that are loose. Loosey goosey. Press them down, press them down. I feel like I need a third arm because This is just not happening here. Okay, now you got that. And see if that stays on here. Probably not. You probably have to shake it off the best you can. If you notice some. And then put a fixative on it or something. Okay, that's without glue. Now we're going to do it the way they say we're supposed to. You know, now I'm going to follow the rules for a change. And we'll do it with the glue. And we'll do with glue just so, just to see how it goes here. And I'm going to use the stuff that I have in here, so I don't want to do any more. And just put it on top there. Push it around. Pat it down. I probably have more on my finger. My finger, I felt my finger get wet with the glue, so yep. And you see how good that holds up. I'm still getting some off of the one that was on the paint, so it's still coming off. You will probably really have to spray this on. I don't even know if this confetti is a good idea. As pretty as it is, it's still coming off that being on the paint, so I would use the glue. I'm pretty sure Mod Podge would work. If you have Mod Podge, that would work well. But then again, you're going to have to spray something over top to get it to stay. And it's not too bad. It's not, I mean, it's not too overbearing, if you know what I mean. I mean, if you did little spots on there, like for in the sky, just to make it little sparkly. I think I like the foil and the glitter effect too, because you can go right onto the paint. And I know I did put glue here, and I didn't do glue here. I just did the paint. So I know that would stick with the paint. You wouldn't have to use glue for that. But if you have that extra fine glitter, and you can get that anywhere too in different colors, pretty cheap. I've seen it at Dollar Tree, and I've seen it at Dollar General. So, yep. And the confetti keeps coming off. So that's not my recommendation to use. Although I have a crap load of it now, so I'm going to have to use it on something. And we have this little guy down here. He's dry by now. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel off that sticker if it wants to come off. And then you should be able to see. Good lordy Lou. You know, when you want something to stick, it won't. When you don't want it to stick, it does. Now I'm taking it off of here. And look, see? It leaves that design. So it almost looks like a fat bunny head. But that's an idea. I mean, like the stickers they give you, you can do the outline of them here and there. And then fill up the little guy with glitter. Then he's a glittery stencil. But you could do that with quite a few of these little guys. There's a bow. There's a ducky. There are little eggs. I mean, they don't have too much of an outline. This one did. So, I mean, and you could just use these just so on some of your. There's little flowers. And use these for yourself. Give them to your kids, grandkids, whatever. But there's an idea on how to use these as well. I mean, they're tiny. These ones are really little. But you can do that with stickers. Get your own stickers and try that. There's another backgrounds on a budget I can do with you guys that we just came up with. See how things happen? Things happen when you're trying other things, and then other ideas come to light. So that will be a one for April that I'm gonna have to write all this stuff down. Yeah, I'm getting old there, you know. I gotta write this stuff down or I'll definitely forget it. But next week we are going to do the speckled effect. And what I got out of that is, once they give you the regular colors, and then this says on here, speckled tablet. So I don't know how this is any different from those tablets. It looks the same. In fact, it looks like the one that's in there. But who am I to judge, right? So what we'll do is, what I'm going to do is, I'm not only going to do the speckled tablet, I'll do the 6 color tablets, and I'll have my little dishes lined up or whatever. And it's saying you take the brush, I'm pretty sure you guys already knew this, and you flick it onto your, you're supposed to flick it onto your egg. Now, can you imagine how much of a mess this is going to be with kids? You're flicking, okay, let's grasp this for a moment. This person here does not have kids, whoever made this kit, okay? They have not had children. Because now that I'm thinking of this, we've got, bear with me, we've got this confetti. And you know that's going to get in places it shouldn't and stay for years. The glitter, same thing, only finer. So it's going to be harder to find. It'll find you wherever you go. You'll be walking around at Walmart and somebody will say, why do you have glitter on your... And you're going to go, well, yeah, we were doing eggs for Easter. Okay. And then you're supposed to splatter to speckle your egg. So you know what's going to get speckled most of all. Okay, if you have not thought of it, put a plastic tablecloth down. Put plastic tablecloth all over the room that you're going to do this in. I mean, like garbage bags here, there, everywhere. I mean, put the garbage bags on the kids. Put the armholes through the garbage bags. Whatever you can do, because I know this is not going to be a clean project. And like I said, they obviously don't have children, whoever made this. And they're probably sitting at home right now thinking, I wonder how many people, suckers, bought this kit and they're thinking they're going to have a good old time decorating eggs with their kids. Good Lord. Well, now that I'm done with that rant, and here's another safe bet. Here's another thing. You're supposed to take these, peel them apart, put them around your egg somehow, and shrink wrap them around your egg. So there's another thing you're going to have. You're going to have a hot, overheated dryer, hair dryer, amongst all the mess, blowing the glitter, blowing the confetti as you're shrink wrapping your egg. Somebody's down there wanting to shrimp wrap their egg, right? And you're wanting to put glitter or confetti on yours, and you just as you're getting to shake it on there or whatever, goes the hair dryer, and guess what? You now have a glitter confetti speckled house. Not including the person who's speckling. What if he's speckling and all of a sudden the hair dryer? Okay, I gotta get off this tangent. I can't imagine. I'm here shaking in my boots, and my cats are gonna jump up on my table any second, and everything's gonna go flying. And I'm gonna have glitterified, confettied cats for weeks. But and their poo, because if they clean themselves off, that's not going to be a good thing. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by and listening to me rant, rave, and go off the deep end on Easter egg decorating. Hope this gives you some little bit of ideas of being a little bit different with your backgrounds, things you can try. I don't know if Michael's or anybody, I don't even know if Walmart does, has these foam sheets that you can use in their craft areas. But I like the idea of this kind of thing, because it really, that would make a cool border even around the outside. I've done that before with some foil. I actually did it with the foil that already comes in bits. But this is also a good idea, because you're not worried about it going all over the place and having little bits and pieces everywhere. But anyway, as I was saying, thank you so much for dealing with me today. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And stay happy, stay healthy, stay creative, stay a little creepy. Stay tuned for the next one. And hopefully by Saturday, when Sinister Saturday comes around, I will be feeling a little bit better. I need to get outside though today. It's supposed to be 73, so I'm all excited just to at least sit outside. Maybe that'll make me feel a little better. I have no idea what this is, but really it is kicking my behind. Hope none of you get this because it is crazy wicked. I mean, I'll feel good 1 second and the next second it's just putting me in a corner. So, thank you so much. I shall see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.